Welcome to Kingdom of Wonder. This is episode 4 of our Vampire the Masquerade 20th Anniversary Edition podcast. And we are hosted by our flagship site, Dice Nerds and Nagas, where we currently have a Dungeons & Dragons campaign as well. So if you guys are into Vampire and Dungeons & Dragons, check us out in both of those. And please, it would be good if you guys like and subscribe or leave some comments, especially because we'd like to hear from you guys. And you can check out our flagship site at dicenerdsandnagas.com. That is no ampersand, it is just Dice Nerds and Nagas. So, where we left off last time, our protagonists had entered into a Sabat nest, which is in the area of the Killing Fields here in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. They had fought off a couple of gangrels so far and a couple of dogs, and had a bit of a few spooky encounters with one of Jackie's old Sabat packmates, and they made their way past a room which had a whole bunch of meat hooks in, which had a whole bunch of kine hanging up there, and one hidden gangrel managed to take him down pretty swiftly, and then they found themselves into an area of the complex which is used as shallow graves for potentially, or more than likely, all the new shovel heads that the Sabat might want to create. Where we stand currently, our protagonists are engaged in a battle with what they think is two La Sombra Sabat members. And one of them had managed to summon 7 or so tentacles, and the other has sort of engulfed Jackie in this shroud of night, which is slowly draining him of his energy, his stamina. And Satari has backed up into the other room because she felt maybe a little bit out of her depth. Our Nosferatu, Ernest, is currently grappled by one of these shadow tentacles, and will probably take a bit of damage from that shortly, I would imagine. Jackie managed to summon 4 shadow tentacles of his own, and I believe he was probably just about to strike out at the area that he believes this La Sombra is hiding in. And our Ravnos vampire, Bert, was outside and kind of waiting for the looky-loos who heard the gunshots which went off on near the end of episode 2, I believe. And they have left now, so he is sat there outside and
on guard duty.
On guard duty, sort of
watching the perimeter.
On guard!
Making sure that they are perfectly trapped in there with the Sabat, and that there's no other vampires coming in from behind.
There we go.
That is a load of bullshit, but I guess it works as justification.
It's a perfect justification because it's the truth.
Bert has never said the truth in
I just want to make sure that extra vampires don't come in, and that there's just a perfect amount of vampires inside that you can handle on your own.
I get the feeling that if this went really south and none of us survived, Bert would not care.
No, not really. I mean, these things happen. He'd probably try to ally with the Sabat. Be like, oh, these guys are tough motherfuckers. Okay. This'll work. This'll be easy.
I'm on your side now, guys. I swear. Everything is fine.
It's like, have you ever watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia at all?
Oh, yes.
Fuck yes.
Remember those where Mac was going around? No, it's okay. I'm a double agent. I'm playing both sides. It doesn't work if you're telling us that you're a double agent.
How does the fighting while blinded work?
So your difficulty goes up by 2. So right now you are in a difficulty of 8 to hit.
Oh man, I just got mixed up with the other campaign. I was like, did I cast light? And I was like, oh no. Wrong thing.
There is a very slight phosphorescence, but a number of them they had activated their shadow play, so It is still, I would say, you're still under the conditions of blind fighting.
Got it.
All right. So this is where we begin our night, and I believe the last person to go was the La Sombra who had used his Shroud of Night to sort of drain Jackie's stamina out of him. So we are currently back to the first Lasombra, who is going to actually just try and attack Grapple Jackie again with these tentacles.
Oh, I was gonna, just, we didn't actually go through I summoned the tentacles, but that's all that happened on my turn.
Okay.
Are we just...
I guess you can attack with them as well.
It's whatever works for me, but all I did, I think, is summon them. I didn't do anything else, because that's where we ended.
That sounds about right.
So yeah, I will roll, 4 to hits and 4 damages?
Yeah.
And then the difficulty's 8.
Difficulty's 8, yeah.
Goddamn tentacles, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Squish them vampires.
Oh, there's at least 1. 2.
Oh.
Just remember to be like closer to the mics, guys.
That's a 9.
3.
I thought that was a 1. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Okay, so 3 successes on the first.
Okay. They will
question.
attempt to dodge. It'll attempt to dodge that. Yep.
Because I have that negative to my rolls, right?
Yes.
In terms of just pure terror. So,
Yes.
will that account for the tentacles rolls also?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, I need that page. Alright, so he is going to roll his.
4. Okay. So.
His
I got a
dex
3,
alertness.
I got a 4.
Your Shroud of Night is also going.
The
Shroud of
Shadow
Night.
Play, right.
Yeah, Shadow Play, yeah, that is also still going. Okay. Alright. So, how many successes did you get in the first one?
The first one was 3.
3, okay, so that'll be a 2, because you beat him by 2. So, it's just 1 extra success there.
So I'll just write +1 next to it before I, and then we'll deal with that when I roll the damage. Or do you want me to roll the damage now for it?
Just do the attacks first, then we can roll the damage after.
Okay.
It's fine.
I did the second one already. I got a 4.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. What was I just doing? Did I roll these? Yes. Okay.
Now, I would say he's not going to be able to dodge the second one because he has already dodged out of the way of the first one. But he managed to get grappled by that anyway.
Okay, and I don't know if we discussed how we wanted to do that. With the first one, the idea was more, in my mind, not even the grab, but to just wildly just smash. Do we have any idea how to operate within that, or do we want to just stick to?
I was just reading up on that, and they can't really do that. They can do like the grappling damage, and then they inflict strength +1 damage per turn. And they have a chance to break out of it.
Gotcha. Cool. Okay. +1. Oh no. That one was stupid. That one was a failure.
I thought you'd already done 3.
I have 4 tentacles. Yeah, that one's a -1.
Alright, so that one just goes wild and so hits the wall.
So, okay, so no damage. So you said he dodged the first one. How are the other 2 gonna operate?
He didn't dodge the first one. He just,
Attempted to.
Yeah. So he got 1 success, but you already had like 2 or whatever. So it's like, well,
Okay,
so you get 1 extra.
Oh, and this is just a 6. Yes, because it's not blind anymore. This is damage.
Yeah, this is just the damage.
Okay, so I don't need the 8.
Yeah, so it's your strength +1, and then 1 success already.
Okay. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on that one.
Okay. Alright, so he'll try and soak that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, 2. So he soaked 2 points of that damage. So
So for the other two, the first tentacle got 1 success. The second tentacle got 5 successes.
Okay, so roll your damage for the second tentacle. Or was that?
no, that was the damage.
That was in total.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a
So he
1.
managed to soak 2 of that. So he is down to. He is currently hurt. So he is at -1 dice for his.
Oh, come on. You can squeeze harder than that.
All right.
I rolled a 5. I can't do better than that.
All right. If that's the place that we were, which is, I guess we're just gonna roll with that. Then now it would be Satari's turn.
Use your shadow
What?
tentacles to squeeze him.
What? I didn't think it would be my turn for
Coming
a
closer to
long
these
time.
guys so that we have no echo on the mic.
Oh crap! I was not prepared because I didn't think it would be my turn.
Shadow tentacles.
Yeah, I'll just summon them out, man.
Yeah.
Grow some tentacles.
Team tentacle.
Team hentai.
Don't know. Can I, from my perspective, can I see Ernie being strangled?
Yes.
You can also hear Ernie.
Yeah, he was grappled by this tentacle, and he is currently sort of like lifted up.
I see him kicking his legs.
Yeah.
I haven't fought tentacles before. Okay, do I have any knowledge via my science about these tentacles and how to fight them specifically?
Make an intelligence and occult roll.
Cool.
Quick side note: choking a vampire, ineffective, right? They don't breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crushing their esophagus probably hurts them.
It crushes them. The other one, the
If decapitation works.
Yeah.
shadow play or whatever, it doesn't choke them. It just gets your stamina down.
You said intelligence
And occult. Because your specialty is kindred, you might know something, perhaps, about how these shadow tentacles work.
I hate rolling this many dice at once.
It's very nerve-wracking.
Yeah, what's the difficulty of
A 6.
this? Okay, so it's 3.
Okay. Yeah, they're able to take damage just like normal things. Fire and sunlight will do aggravated damage to them as well.
And their strength is proportionate. I don't know if you want to show.
It's difficult to kind of like judge in terms of like what a vampire
I see.
knows and like it's like my strength is at 4 dots now. It's like,
Right. You could get. You would expect strong vampires to have strong tentacles.
Yeah. You would also know that they're able to control these things independently of themselves as long as they are not incapacitated or injured.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm already obfuscated because I said I would do that before.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do that to stealth up to where he is.
Okay.
And then I know that that obfuscation will drop once I attack him. I'm gonna try to attack the tentacle that is not choking him.
Okay. Go for it.
I wrote down last time how to freaking roll this.
Wait, the one that's not choking me?
Well, you can't be choked. You don't breathe.
Okay. Whatever your attack is, if it hits, it doesn't soak any of it.
Okay.
Dice everywhere.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You know that's on serious stuff.
Wow.
I wonder he likes it so much.
Because it's Dex plus melee plus 2 for my celerity.
Did she
I haven't
literally?
activated it.
Well, then she doesn't need it anymore. She'd be like, hey, you gotta mail me that sock from.
You're attacking it with 1 scimitar.
3, 4, 5. 4 so far.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay, so it's strength plus 2.
Mm-hmm. And then plus 3 for the 3 successes.
Okay, the 2 successes just count as successes, or do I roll 2 dice for that?
They just count as successes.
Okay, so it'll be strength
Plus
plus
2.
2 successes plus.
Yeah.
So
Strength.
just roll 2.
Yeah. So you roll your strength plus 2.
1 success for that.
Okay.
Plus 2, so that's 3 plus however many.
Alright, so Satari comes running up with a burst of preternatural speed and slices this tentacle, and it sort of makes a sound as it dissolves off of Ernest's body.
Yay! Do I have any movement left? I wasn't that
We
far
still
away.
haven't decided too much on that. Where would you like to move?
Well, I would just back in. Like I would just back out.
Back.
Back,
Which
back.
tentacle did you kill, by the way?
The one that was attacking.
That one. Oh, I guess I don't know if you know this information.
Okay.
Probably.
All right. So you're backing up again.
Yeah. Like I know that I'm not gonna be able to see or do anything in there, but if it's within my line of sight.
All right. Very good, Ernest. You've just been released from the grasp of one of these tentacles. It is extremely dark in that room. Even perhaps darker so than before, because you have all these Lasombra vying for control of the light with their shadow play. There are still areas of the room, the shallow graveyard, which are barely lit by this bioluminescence from the phosphorance from the mold.
Where am I?
You are right
With a
here,
little E.
over there.
Okay. Where is
You are
Ja-
still
Can I see
incapacitated.
Jackie?
No, you cannot.
Do I
Because
have
Jackie
an
has a
idea
side.
of where
No,
he
you
was?
do not. This whole area, the whole half,
shrouded with
the
shadows.
whole half of the room towards the north end of the room.
Like
is
real
shrouded.
shadows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heavy shadows.
Yeah.
It is thick with juices.
That's thick.
That's some pretty hectic crowd control. Do I have any idea, either by sound or by before the shadow struck, where these Lasombra are?
Perception and awareness.
Okay.
You can try and listen to see if you can catch a bit of their muffled breathing.
Muffled
No
non-breathing?
breathing, but the scraping of boots, etc.
1, 2, 3.
3. Okay. Yeah, that's enough. You can definitely make out that there is an altercation happening in the northeast corner. The northwest corner. That's about it right now.
Okay. Don't hate me.
I already do. I saw your eyes and I just knew that I hated you. With the deepest hatred that I possess. Let me go.
I shout, Jackie, run.
God. Oh, you're gonna do that. I'll bring up my point later.
Jackie, run. And I'm gonna lob one of the hand grenades.
Alright, you realize it's not his turn again for 1, 2, 3 people.
Okay.
Is he fast?
Can you?
Yeah, I'm faster. Is there any chance that I would be able
Yeah,
to, like,
Yes, we throw the
feel around and grab him?
Each
Pull him out?
second, each fucking turn lasts around 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So if you wanna hold your action and count a couple of seconds, then pull the pin and then throw it in, that might give him a chance. That's the way to do it.
Okay.
But I'm not certain about this. He can take the dodge action and forfeit his turn. Is that true?
He can take a dodge action. He can just run. Yeah, he can either have to dodge from these people who are right in front of him. Might not be able to see him, but he can just try to run. Assuming he isn't grappled at the time.
Where are you throwing?
You
No.
can handle a grenade.
What I'm asking.
You can handle a grenade.
Use my tentacles and start hot potato in it.
Do a matrix.
Okay, I'm just gonna take my action to kind of move into the corner there.
Okay.
And then I tell Jackie, run. And I move into the corner there and take the dodge action.
You see that there's.
Well,
a temple
it's
here.
not necessarily a dodge action per
just
se,
like-
but if you wanna, you wanna run, or what are you trying to dodge?
No, I just I want to give him a couple of seconds.
Uh huh.
So I want to kind of stay in this area, but I'm kind of like keeping an ear out for any incoming attacks.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
That's completely understandable.
But seriously,
Okay.
run.
It is
You
the.
know that voice by now.
Did I hear it?
Where's the? It's right here. Okay. It is the other.
That's a shroud.
It is the other La Sombra's turn. So what they are going to do?
In the book it says that you can see through the shadows, which
They
you
cannot see him right now. They do know he's there.
I
You
guess
don't
it might
really
have
have
Can't
really
ever
shallow
see you.
You just one here.
All right.
I got it.
So you guys are shouting out. You guys are shouting out loud, and he is going to. You hear a voice in your general direction, Ernest, and it says to you, "No, I think you should stay." And she's going to attempt to dominate you.
Damn.
Sorry, you should have used the Bluetooth, dude. Alright, let's see how this goes. 1, 2,
First use of dominate now.
6. What's your current
Guy
willpower?
dominate us to make him go
Current
visit him.
willpower is 3.
Like an old vampire grandparent guilting its children.
5
with his name.
successes. So you are hella dominated. You are dominated for the night.
Heyo.
With 5 successes. Alright.
Oh no, what do we do?
It is now the second Lasombra's turn, and they are
So do I.
going to still try and hit Jackie with. He can only get you with one of those tentacles right now. You ran over there, so they can get you with one of those tentacles because the range is not that long.
Here?
They can get him, they can get Ernest, and they can get Jackie. So, strength and roll. Do.
I roll what? Dex and athletics?
Yes, if you want to dodge. So,
Definitely.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a difficulty of 8, so there's 2 successes on Jackie. And no successes on Ernest. Alright. So, no successes on Ernest and 2 successes on Jackie.
7, 8,
No, they don't. If
Jesus.
you can read.
None of those. That sucks. So 2 more.
7 and 12.
No, 0 successes.
Alright, so you're currently grappled, so it is going to do its damage against you there.
Oh, this is going poorly.
There was three successes as 2.
Dominated, grappled.
1, 2, 3, 4. So you take 4 points of damage. You can attempt to soak that with your 1 stamina.
Yeah. 4.
So you are currently 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wounded?
You're currently wounded. So you're at -2 for dice rolls. When it comes around to your turn again, you can attempt to heal yourself up with a bit of blood.
Does that mean that he rolls 2 less dice, or
2
that all
less
of his
dice.
dice rolls are -2?
All of his dice rolls is -2.
So wait, which one? That's 2 sets. You didn't. You completely gave me 2 different answers right there, Adrian. Does he roll 2 less dice,
Yeah.
or when does he roll the same number of dice, but they're a -2
2
disadvantage?
less dice. In my mind, that's
Alright.
like the same sentence. 2 less dice.
It's supposed
2
to be
less
4 dice. He rolls 2 dice.
Yes, yes, I think that is what it is.
I
Okay.
already have a 0 on my dice roll.
Why?
Really.
I mean, I remember that you do, but I don't
The
remember.
like terror of like having entered. I had the one at the
Oh
the
yeah.
altar run.
So your
I want
eyes need to be
examine
present.
blood.
No, it just says
And
that
I had
lowers
to
the
get. I had to check. Well, having been in there, I had
get a
to
minus
check
definitely if the eyes are obscure.
because of the trauma.
Well, the dude rolled a lot of
going
8s and
through
7s and
torture that I had
6s,
gone
so
through.
we'll do that. We're going forward. It would have still been a good number of
I
successes.
rolled that.
Okay, so you are currently, yes, you are currently, what is that? Wounded. Wounded. So you are having
Hugged and happy.
your bones are busy cracking, etc. It is your turn though. You can attempt to break out of this thing's grapple.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Bert, is your phone on?
Yeah. Why not?
All right.
Because we were Bluetoothing before.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's on.
Yeah, you get up. Your phone.
Okay. Go ahead, answer. I'm still crouched down on the truck bed or whatever.
It's a text message.
Oh, okay,
It
never
is-
mind.
You did that in Canada. You put it up to your ears and was like,
Yeah. What? Oh wait, no, it's a text.
Oops. It's a text. It's a text message. It is from Adrian, and he's saying, "Where are you guys? Did you already go?"
At the killing fields, having a terrible time. Send.
Okay. So he'll send back. Did you need any help? You guys asked me about Lenny, and then we were dealing with the rats. ...
Oh my god, I should say no.
I completely thought about it, and then I was like, I wouldn't bring it
The
up.
last thing we talked, it sounded like they had things under control. I'm not aware that they've just been dominated and tentacled.
I think you were aware, though, of what happened in that first room, when we were still with the darkened hallway and stuff, because we were still within Bluetooth contact at that point.
Okay, so I'll say yes. Send help, please.
All right. Well,
We'll get captured, and then Bert and Lenny will have to mount
Just Lenny. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not sticking my neck out for these people. No,
I thought we had a connection, Bert.
yeah, that's what he wanted you guys to think.
Ouch.
how? All right. So
Truth hurts, man.
Help,
It's
help,
rough.
help
Being a
is on the way. How much help are you needing?
All the help. Send anyone you can that knows how to fight.
So he just sends. Okay. Jesus.
I'll be waiting here.
Okay. We'll try make it in 20 minutes.
Okay, I'll send a quick message to say, hey, help should be arriving soon in 20 minutes or so.
Message
Hope you
failed.
get the message. Aw, didn't go through. Shitty fucking
Well, I guess it will go through, but she won't. get it.
smartphone motherfuckers. God damn it. Okay, well, whatever. Help will be here in 20 minutes. I think I'm gonna hide amongst the boxes for another 20 minutes, you know? I'll try to keep my legs stretched out a little bit.
For sake of convenience, this would have been, they've been spending their time down there. You lost communication, and you had the stuff happen when they were still back in the meat hooks room. So this is where you guys are currently. It's about maybe 5 or 10 more minutes until they get there.
Okay, so this was a flashback.
Yes.
Am I specifically not getting the message, or just none of us?
None of you,
Okay.
because it's
Deep
you're pretty deep
underground.
underground.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But we are back to Jackie.
Hey,
So
So
I'm
it's a
gonna,
contested
3
strength roll.
seconds
Let's get
per
out.
round, 5 minutes. You guys will be fine.
Yeah.
That's only a couple hundred rounds. Or something.
We'll survive. Well, I mean.
Now remember,
technically,
if
the
you
second
want
is
to
probably
on
better
your
than
turn,
the
you
first.
can expend
Look forward to that.
blood point to heal up a point of damage.
and that'll bounce me up to only 1 dice.
Yeah,
Right.
you'll be an injured.
Yeah, let's do that.
Is it an action to do so, or can you do it?
No, it's just it's like your body's just doing the thing.
Gotcha.
Okay. So now, what is that one called? Injured.
Injured. You are now injured.
So say we all.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And if you said it was a contested strength roll.
Contested strength roll. Yeah. This is gonna be pretty easy for you. 1 success.
Jinx.
We'll see, I only have 3 dice.
Oh, god damn it.
Telling you
That
this.
botch. I got 1 success.
One success and one success. Alright, so the tentacle still has you, but you can attempt to try and attack it, or you command your tentacles to attack, or do whatever you'd like.
Yeah, let me see where.
You fireball.
I'm where I'm over here.
This is you.
Fireball.
Here's tentacles. Here.
Yeah.
Not here. And here. These ones are yours. In the northwest corner.
Well, I can do both, can I? I can have the tentacles attack the guy while I attack the tentacle on me.
Yeah, if they've got like, you've just, it's kind of a set it and forget it kind of thing,
Yeah.
from what I've read.
Yeah.
So then you can still do your gun or knife or whatever you
Right.
have there.
I've got the guns. I don't know if that's. Yeah, I guess I'm.
Just,
Oh yeah, sorry. So however, I'm not really sure how I'm grappled, but I want to probably use both my guns and just point blank rap.
alright, go for it.
So I go firearm and what?
Firearms and dex.
Okay.
Remember the difficulty is 8 because it is real dark there. So you're attacking with 2 guns, yeah?
Yes.
One. Alright. So that's 3. Alright, so you are using what kind of guns again? It's like Colts or something?
One heavy pistol and one light pistol.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just rolling my dex and my firearms.
So, Satara, you can start thinking about what you're gonna do for your turn.
Escape.
Oh shoot.
Man, I wonder
No, I
what
did that
Bert's
right.
doing. Someone should go check on him.
Not being ripped to little pieces by shadow tentacles right now.
Not playing solitaire.
He's terrible at it. He loses every single time.
My specialty is pistols. I don't know if that matters into this.
Yeah, so you would, as crit would
These
count as
numbers
2.
mean.
Okay. So
You still rolled again, but a crit counts as 2 instead of 1.
Adrian made it canon that you play Snake.
Snake, okay. Do have a thing with snakes in the D&D campaign. They're creepy the way they move around. I just don't like them.
Humans and cats share that great what it's
Aversion.
called.
6.
Although I like cucumbers though.
Okay, 6
unlike
successes.
cat.
Cool, so roll the damage.
Oh, my time is bad and don't have the paper. I have that on. Do you have the pistol damage on you? Did you write that down? Yes.
Alright.
So you say off your character's catchphrase before firing, right? Like, you want
sick
some
of these-
fries with that?
Goddamn tentacles and
For
this.
some reason I just had like, I had Speedy Gonzalez in my head for some reason.
Okay.
Just saying, if we had a catchphrase, if your character had a catchphrase, what would it be?
That's a
Like, I'll Google it.
So one
This
pistol does
character,
5
yes.
damage, one pistol does 4. I think when I do the double pistol thing though, it uses the lowest one.
Alright, so it'll be 4.
Yeah.
Except Ernest doesn't use it.
Damn, he's a Bing guy.
He uses the Nosferatu network.
They have their own search engine though too.
Probably.
Dang.
Oh, network. Yeah.
Duck rats?
So the accuracy is normal.
It is.
With no difficulty.
Okay,
So how does
So you
exactly do
roll-
I resolve that?
you use lowest dice pool and you'll roll that twice because it's 2 guns, right?
Gotcha.
I think mine would be, I don't know what I expected.
I don't know what I expect.
And that doesn't lose any dice, right? From the injury or anything? Or does it?
It does. It's -1 to all dice rolls.
Here we go.
Oh.
Oh. Got a
So no damage at all.
No. It was 4 something. What do I? It's got to be a success, right? Like a 6.
Yeah, it's going to be a success, but if it is like a botch or whatever, it's like a glancing blow for some reason. It hits it, but it doesn't do any damage.
Well, then yeah, I get 0.
All right, so you fire off your guns into this tentacle. You're trying to break out from it, but nothing happens, and that would be your go, I guess, unless you're having the tentacles
I was
do
gonna have
something.
the tentacles.
It's like running a whole bunch of NPCs. With
Yeah, right. I
tentacles.
was gonna have the tentacles attack
Jackie is his own little DM.
the one guy.
Okay.
The one that I attacked originally, unless. Do I know where I am in terms of are my tentacles within reach of the tentacle that's
They're not, but I think there was a rule about you
I can
doing
use a blood point
something
to increase the
yeah.
length. But that's a risky maneuver.
So she, the one who has dominated your Nosferatu pal, is over here in the northeast corner. The other dude is there.
I'll be hitting the other dude again.
Okay.
He's the one within range.
Was he already grappled?
By one of them, yeah.
So then
no.
you can just roll.
Actually, yeah, no, they're all grappled on him.
So you
except
just
for one.
roll. You just roll the damage. Just
Okay.
roll the damage of them.
So I roll what? Their strength?
Yeah.
But then take
The
away.
potence comes into it as well if you have potence.
You do.
Okay, that's their strength, and then question. This is another weird thing. I remember reading that I think the tentacles go through something similar to the injury system that the vampires go through.
Yes, they have 4 levels.
So in which case they wouldn't roll negative for the injury. They would roll negative for my lack of concentration, though.
Something along those lines. Well, they start taking a bit of form damage, I guess. you know.
Okay.
But for you, they're not. I don't think it's going to be like less your dice pool for this.
6, 6, 6, 9, but then there's a bunch. So 3.
3.
For one
Okay.
of them? Or we can do that for all of them. 1, 2. So 3, 2, and success 2. So what did I say?
3, 2, 2.
3, 2,
That
2.
is 7. They were able to soak 3 of that, so that still brings them down another 4. They were at minus. Write it down here. This one over here. Okay. Cool. So, this the one Nosferatu in the corner has been grappled by these tentacles, and you guys aren't really able to witness it because you can't see it so much.
Probably a good
But the other tentacles,
can imagine it.
those 7 tentacles, sort of like fall limp and dissolve away.
All of them?
Yes. He is currently not dead. He is incapacitated. There's one there too.
So in game,
In game, it's pretty dark. You can't really see that happening.
okay, but I do see that this specific tentacle.
That
in the
specific
doorway is
tentacle,
gone.
yes, yeah, because there was a wee bit more light there. Okay, Satari, it is your go.
I'm hella curious, considering that just happened. So I am going to move forward cautiously,
Okay.
and like see what I see at the doorway to see where I'm gonna move after that.
Okay, so the northern half of this room is still, it's still pretty much covered in darkness from Jackie and from the person in the northeast. You see that Ernest is in a corner and he's just kind of just tapping his foot, can't really seem to do anything. He's not like paralyzed or anything, it's just like, I've got to stay here.
That's weird. Okay, do I have any knowledge about how to break somebody out of domination?
You cannot.
Cool.
That's why it's
I don't want to go.
Dominate.
Surely there has to be a safe.
The save was your willpower rating, my friend. That was the difficulty.
I don't want to go anywhere near Ernest.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I don't even want to go in the room having seen that. But I feel like I gotta do something. Can't I see Jackie at all, or is he still all shadow played up?
He is still shadow played up, and he is in this area over here, but you don't really know that too much.
Okay.
There's like a tiny bit of light maybe coming from there now,
Okay.
but he's like...
Do I know that there's anyone in that far corner or no? Like in game, I don't know if I know that.
I believe in the last session you had made like...
Perception.
Or at least Jackie, I think, had told you guys where they were because he was using his Shadowplay Tendrils to sort of like feel out where they might be. It is going to be a 50-50 chance depending on who you hit though, because Jackie is also in that general vicinity.
Well, none of my stuff is ranged, so
Okay.
I would have to be up close and personal anyway.
Remember talking, you can just talk. Talking's a free action.
Point of clarity on that. Am I muffled? Am I able to speak at the moment in that shadowy stuff?
I think it says that you can muffle it, but I don't know if it's always muffled. I don't know if that's just an option.
Because I imagine this, and where I'm at, would probably sound very like
It would
ominous
sound
and crazy, and then for you guys, it'd just be like kind of quiet.
Like we're in the eye of the hurricane,
Yeah.
and it's you.
Yeah.
No, they were using Shadowplay. They weren't necessarily... I know.
Because that first skill, the shroud. There's one called Shroud of.
Yes. Shroud of Night is the one that they had activated. So yes, you can't hear anything really coming from that corner. I should have been aware of that, but you can't hear anything really coming from that corner.
Okay, so the absence of sound is an indicator in itself. What is directly in the middle of this room?
Nothing.
That little thing's
The number 4.
Oh. Is it though?
It is.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna obfuscate again.
Okay.
And then,
Getting a lot of use out of that.
well, since it doesn't cost anything, it's a really nice, like, handy thing to do. You can't do much with it, but you can do it. And then I'm gonna move
But you can
towards
do it
the
much.
center of the room.
Okay.
I'm looking for a clear line of sight to this hallway, to the
Okay.
north hallway,
Okay.
so that I can see if anything starts coming, like, that way.
There is no clear line of sight because it's all obscured by the darkness.
Sure, but if the darkness drops, then I'm gonna have sight.
Yep.
And I don't know exactly where they are, but I'm gonna try and like kind of hunker down, stealth
Okay.
up a bit.
Sure. All right. So that is your go.
I'd like to do something actually.
Yes, of course.
I know.
Shocking.
I'm gonna send one more message off to Adrian.
Okay.
Saying I'm going in to the Sobbit nest and need to do something very quickly.
All right. So you're just gonna
Just message that off.
Just drop a pin.
Yep, I'm going to remove my shirt, flip it
Okay.
inside out, put it back on,
Okay.
and turn my phone's recorder on, slip it into my shirt pocket on the inside.
Okay.
It's, I don't think anyone will notice it really.
All right.
And I'm going to go into the Sobbit nest.
Okay, very good. So you head down those the very long staircase. It is pretty dark in here. All the lights were kind of like you can sort of see, but it is very dark.
I'd like to suddenly have a little keychain LED flashlight.
I feel like you'd
In my
probably
pocket,
have one
in
of
my
those.
fanny pack.
Sure.
You have one
So
connected to your keys, and we all know it.
you pull one out of your fanny pack, and you can see that this is a hallway that is like 25 feet long, and then seems to turn.
Okay. So I'm just gonna follow down the hallway.
Okay, so same dealie as you had the other time. You reach a second set of stairs that lead towards the south, where there is that first open room which has the Book of Nod tapestries on the wall and the stone plinth, which used to have a copper bowl until Statari stole it.
Okay, I'm gonna go on in
Yeah,
there,
that's for sure
take a
mine.
moment, look through the tapestries, and check around if there's anyone in there.
Okay, so roll a perception and awareness.
Okay, perception and awareness. I have 2 awareness. Oop. Okay, and that is shitty roll. Let's see. So just 1 success.
Okay, one success is enough. You get the general feeling that there's nobody in here right now. You can definitely tell a few footprints definitely lead off towards the west, towards that long corridor.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going down the corridor, peeking into each room along the hallways to see if there's anyone in there.
We can keep that roll, or you can roll again. It's up to you.
I guess I'll roll again.
Okay.
I don't think it'll. You know what? No, let's keep it. One success.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Okay. So what you see inside each of those rooms seems to be just 2 mattresses, basically, that are on the ground.
No people though.
No people.
Okay. I'm gonna continue on then until I can find another exit or another large area.
All right, so you continue on
hear anything interesting?
down the corridor to sort of in the middle of that area. The corridor leads south, and it opens up into a 25-foot by 30-foot rectangular room. There is a stone dais in the middle. There were 4 torches that were lit, but they are not lit now. It is exceptionally dark in here. You can barely make out that there are things on the wall, but you can sort of in the distance hear very light sound coming from the set of stairs which lead downwards to the west.
Okay, and there was no other direction to go in, right?
Nope.
It's a one-way trip through there. So I'm gonna wait a moment in here, I guess, and just check around for people again. See if there's any Sabbath or anyone left behind, any other vampires. But once again, it's a pretty disappointing roll, just a 1.
Absolutely.
So
Like this tourist.
You've got your torchlight out, and you're scanning the walls and scanning around, and you don't manage to find anyone in this room.
okay, I'm gonna.
It seems to be safe. There's nobody in this room.
No bodies.
He's still here.
It's kind of an empty room, raised stone dais, but nothing really of note here. So I'm gonna continue on.
All right, you carry on down the very long stairs, which lead about 40 feet downwards, and eventually the smell of blood starts becoming pretty overpowering.
Yummy.
And you can see that there is a rectangular room, which is like 25 feet again by like 25 by 25, so I guess it's a square room. I just didn't draw it very well on the map. It's a square.
Man, this
but it
room
looks
sure
like
is
a
25 feet long, I say to myself.
There are meat hooks hanging up in this room, 8 meat hooks, and there are a whole bunch of dead bodies hanging off these meat hooks, except near one of the entrances, you do see that there is a headless body on the floor.
Okay. Look around for living vampires.
You can your Bluetooth is for sure in range now. And sorry, did you move back or you're in the middle of that room now? So you can just barely make out Satari.
No, I'm obfuscated.
You're obfuscated?
Yeah,
okay, so
but I could see him.
You could see him, but you were looking around. So I guess maybe you're sort of aware of what's going on there.
Well, I mean, I picked this one so I could have sight lines.
Okay.
So I mean, I think it would make sense that if there was movement over here.
Sure, I guess you would. I guess you would be able to see Bert, but you don't see any other Bert.
Maybe you don't see. I certainly see a little bright LED flashlight flicking around in the darkness.
For sure, she would see that.
I'm not being stealthy at all. I'm not intending to be.
Okay.
And we said I could whisper while obfuscated. Yeah.
You also have your Bluetooth.
And I'm not gonna roleplay whispering because that's annoying to listen to. Bert?
Yes.
Oh, glad you could join us. Don't necessarily recommend coming in here just yet. It's kind of a thing. Also, if you see Ernie, he's acting weird. You might want to avoid him.
Okay, fair enough.
He's just standing in the corner. It's weird.
No, don't worry about it. I think this is handled. Don't worry.
It's really not, but thanks. I'm glad you could join us.
Alright, so, I guess I'll get into the initiative order or something at some point.
Yeah,
but,
so just roll that initiative.
So that's just dexterity, right? Or is that a particular
you roll a
thing?
d10 and add the number of dots in your dex and wits.
And wits, okay. 5 plus 5 plus 2, 12.
Okay. So, you are just off Satari initiative order.
That makes a lot of sense.
Alright, so... It's, are we back to Jackie? Because I can't remember where we were. Did you just go?
I just went.
Yes.
So actually, Bert, it is your turn then.
So
then that was your turn.
Well time.
Yeah.
perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna make my way with the flashlight on up down the hallway, and I'm gonna be yelling.
Okay.
Hey, ceasefire! Let's take a pause on the fighting right now. I want to yell down the corridors. I'm approaching. I have no weapons, okay? I'm not here to fight you. I'm here to help everybody.
Alright, make a manipulation and fucking subterfuge.
I don't think I can hear you.
Subterfuge and manipulation? Let's go for that.
Okay.
He's yelling pretty loud. I think you could probably change it.
Oh no, in the thing.
Yeah, but it'd just be muffled. Yeah. I don't think it's silent.
No, it's
Let's put this at a difficulty of 8.
Come on, Bert.
Let's put this at a difficulty of 8.
Let's
bad.
see. 1, 2, 3, 4,
what is
5.
difficulty 8, right?
It's 3.
So 5 successes.
3 successes.
What?
The 6s don't count.
There's difficulty of 8.
Difficulty of 8.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, so never
3
mind.
successes is
What
still
she
there.
said.
Yeah, 3 successes is still there.
My bad. I'm sorry. I thought I didn't hear that part. I wasn't.
So they will make. Oh, I don't want to look at that sheet because that's the old one. Sorry.
How dare I?
We'll just make this. Wits,
Oh no, you're right. It is a very
wits and self-control. Do they have any self-control? I don't know. I don't think I gave them any self-control, so just wits then. Alright.
No, sound warps and distorts within the cloud, making it +2 to difficulty.
Alright.
It's a muffled, but that's
Okay,
fine.
so as
But I
far as you
feel like
know,
we have
your
the 9
appeal
for those that make it
may have been successful
You
as
did
far
roll
as you
one
know.
9, so I probably identified something.
Once it gets to their turn, you'll find out.
Okay, so I'm gonna use whatever time I have, if I have any time left, to walk into the room. Hands kind of up with flashlight
Okay.
going. Recorder is still on my phone.
Okay, fair enough. Alright,
I got one tech. I know that phones can record things.
Ernest, you have
Your
just
Nokia 3310.
You've just witnessed Bert walk into the room, and he's got his little flashlight out, and he has said to everyone, "Hey, let's stop the fighting for a minute. You're still in the corner there. You don't feel like going anywhere, but you can do whatever you want to do. You can still talk and think and act normally. You just really feel like staying there."
Bird, I fucking hate you. Just a side note. Now I'm gonna do my turn.
Where the fuck have you been?
Is there time to respond? These 3
Yeah,
seconds
you can
turns
talk. It's
throw
fine.
me off so badly.
The talking isn't gonna count as an action. I know time's gonna get weird. It just doesn't.
It's the
Okay.
celerity.
Role-playing games.
It's the celerity.
Everyone talks like chipmunks.
Hey, Rita!
Alright, so I'll respond very quickly, but for the viewer's pleasure, I'll say it in a normal speed. Say, just doing some work, getting some things done up there. Don't worry about it.
You were playing Snake, weren't you?
Almost got the high score this time.
Fuck you.
A high score of like
But
5.
let's just say I've been making some phone calls too up there.
So, yeah. Are you gonna do any actions, Ernest, or?
I can stay in the corner, right?
Yeah.
I can lob shit.
You can do whatever you like. You just really want to stay there.
I'm not going to because nobody
No.
fucking listens to me. And he's walking into the area I was going to throw the fucking.
Well, is it right by the entrance? I don't think I've gone like across the whole room or anything.
You said you walked into the middle, right? So you probably are very close to where Satari is.
Okay, fine. I'll walk up to where Satari's invisibly standing.
You don't see me, but you're like,
But also, if he walked in this initiative, he would have heard me saying, "Get the fuck out of the room." You idiots never fucking listen. I twiddle my thumbs.
Alright, so you spend a turn twiddling your thumbs. The,
Actually,
that is like best case scenario. Let's be honest.
alright.
So he's flipping her off right now
If you're
for.
dominated, you try something and
no,
it's
but
gonna screw with it.
no, I'm dominated, but I cannot act against my nature. So that's why I'm standing in a corner, not doing anything. I can't leave the corner, but like she can't make me kill you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But your nature would include a lot of things that would kill me. I'm just saying.
So like it hasn't happened before.
Multiple times.
Jackie,
Yes.
you suddenly feel a lot lighter.
Lighter.
Hey, that's good.
Is it?
The diet's really working for you, Jackie. I'm proud of you.
Like helium balloon style?
He doesn't feel as heavy as he was under the conditions of the Shroud of Night. Everyone just make a perception and awareness roll for me quickly.
Perception and awareness. It comes up a lot.
With vampires, yeah. If it's normal things, would be perception and alertness, but I'm doing awareness for this.
Is it just with 6 though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perception, you said?
I'm gonna put those off. So it's 2 successes.
3.
2 successes.
Okay.
Has to be 6.
3
1, 2,
successes.
3.
Threes all round?
And 2.
No, well, still, that's more than enough. Okay, you do get the general sort of feeling of movement away from you towards the north.
The north.
Okay, so did the shroud drop or no?
His is still up.
How large of an area does he?
It's
I was gonna say obfuscate.
quite
That's
a
not
bit.
what I meant.
It's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. I was just saying it's like half of the room because there were
Still
lots of them there.
dominated, yes.
You are indeed.
Wait, what of mine is still active?
I see
I
the
think your
darkness
shroud's
moving
active,
down.
their shroud's off.
I just have shadow play though. I don't have a shroud.
You have shadow play. All right. How? Okay. So it is.
Kid and play.
All right. So then, in that case, hers was 10 feet, like a 10 feet radius, and his was 10 feet radius. So Jackie's just got the Shroud of Night. So his, the shadow play.
Right.
So his, you can see
I can see this.
a lot more of the phosphorescence is there. There is just a more darker-ish shape where Jackie would
Can
be
I
standing.
see her darkness moving through there?
This
There
whole
being
area
area
was
with
completely dark, so you are not able to see that much there anyway.
Okay. No, but I just meant
So
like,
sorry.
do I see like
Yeah, just to
the
clarify.
absence of light
Yes,
moving down
yeah,
through there?
yeah.
Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna chuck a fucking grenade at her.
Okay.
Through us? Like Jackie is right here.
These fucking morons.
So
never
that will
never let a plan play out.
That will follow the rules of the rocket launcher. So I hope you looked at because we didn't decide anything special. So we'll follow the rules of rocket.
Don't be
rocket
throwing
launcher.
grenades you don't understand.
And you are gonna have to make a dex and firearms throw.
blown up.
And it just depending on where you're wanting to throw it.
I just want to throw it down that passage.
Okay. Oh, all the way to the end, or is just as far as you can go?
Yeah, all the way to the end.
Okay. It is not your. Okay, so
Wow,
we
it's
will.
not my turn anyway,
It depends. It depends on what we want to do here because right now you're not in combat. So this is technically speaking free turn. So if you want to do that, you can do that. Or
Oh shit. So what? Are they approaching me or anything? I yelled at them.
no one is approaching you, but the combat is stopped.
I will reach out,
Hey, everyone!
tap Bert on the shoulder.
Everyone, calm it
In
down.
her passing of me, what was I witness to, or did I experience anything?
You definitely felt a movement in the rustling of the darkness against your body, and like I said, you started feeling a lot lighter.
Right.
So you still don't regain the stamina, I believe, until you've slept or whatever.
Okay. But that drains
yeah,
off.
yeah.
Um.
So make your roll
I'm looking at it.
for an RPG. It's in here, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know what page.
Okay. All right. So Bert said let's just calm down there, and Starry has
normal
touched him
vampire
on
thing
the
to say.
shoulder.
Probably with that moment, I'd have moved towards that corner where the doorway is and trying to catch my.
This corner.
No, over here. I imagine.
This corner.
Like the wall, and like trying to like regain my composure.
All right. Okay. Very good. So Jackie moves into the corner, and he is regaining his composure.
Sorry, northeast or northwest?
North east corner.
It's the nearest wall to me.
Gotcha.
I don't see anything here for a rocket launcher. Asked you guys to write down the weapons you have, guys, so we don't have to take
That's why I don't have any weapons.
to look through the book.
I just got the one and I wrote it down.
Just slap people that displease me.
I say
In a white glove.
probably
Yeah,
for
big
whatever the
chemistry
assault rifle is. Damage 7.
What happens if I make an illusion of a lit flashlight in a dark
Grenade
room?
launcher.
Probably
Or
nothing.
fire. Does
Miscellaneous.
it create fire?
Difficulty 6. Okay. Grade 1. Range. You're not concealed. Okay, cool. Damage, this is going to be special. This will be whatever gets rolled there.
Can I move to this corner?
You can.
That's what I want to do.
You can move to that corner.
Okay.
So make your thing. Let's see how you're trying to aim there. So this will be at it's completely dark in there. It is a grenade. So this is difficulty of 8.
A grenade is not going to de-escalate the situation at all.
And it's just dexterity?
Dexterity and firearms.
Okay, well, in that I still can't move from the corner.
Cannot move from that corner.
Cannot move from the corner. I shout, move!
I poke it to
Anybody
the
else
corner.
gonna move?
Guess I'll fucking move out of the way of the insane person
I
with
would
the grenade.
grab Bert's like shirt and like.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck this, actually. That plan's done. I'm gonna just flee.
I've already grabbed your shirt. Are you gonna like fight me on?
Yeah, I'm gonna wrestle out of your grip and flee upstairs. If he's tossing a grenade, that's the end of whatever my plan would have been. So,
really
I
heard
have
your
a
plan.
specialty in fleeing.
It is. You can always try to talk him out of it. It's entirely up to you. Talking
Oh,
reaction.
that's a lot less fun, though, than a grenade followed by more combat.
The problem is, Satari and Aaron both know that if I try to say anything to like don't do it, he's gonna do it times 2. Like
You know he
I
won't listen to
have
me.
2 grenades,
I already
but
told
I'm
you.
not going to. It's just okay. So Ernie realizes that he cannot move from this fucking corner, and he really doesn't want to spend the whole night stuck in this corner.
I think it's
Alright, okay.
Good idea.
Ernie, that grenade in your hand. That's not you're not looking very calmed down. Now, listen here, I think I know I have a solution that's gonna work out to everyone's benefit.
Bench roll a d4 for me, please.
D4, what do you think I am?
D4?
A person that brings a D4 to a vampire game?
I have a whole box of dice there.
I don't care, it's the principle of it, it's a 1.
Very good.
We've never done this D4.
I'm just using it for time.
Okay, alright. Again, it's just dexterity, yes?
And firearms.
And firearms. There is no firearms.
you
There
realize
is
you're going
firearms.
to kill us. Like you're literally aiming at where he is.
You guys were not
I
winning
told
that
you
fight
to
by very
move.
much.
Yeah,
Jackie's in the corner.
No, no, he said he was here.
I'll probably make a choice when I see the grenade go by my head.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah! 3 successes!
3 success.
Shit.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
Better than any failures.
So.
Don't flee, Bert.
All right.
Talk him down, Bert.
Hey, I told you I couldn't do it. You were the best.
So Ernest, you lob your grenade down the hallway, and you hear a big loud boom, and it does hit. All right. So you hear a bit of an explosion indoors. You hear like exploding door sound, and there is a bit of fire. Whatnot. I'm giving it a 20-foot radius. So after a while, there's a bit of burning in the hallway and some smoke, and you guys are coughing.
Yeah, fleeing.
That's what you knew happened.
I'm still dominated, right?
You are still dominant.
Fuck.
Alright, before I run away, Ernest, do I need to get you a helmet, you fucking retard? Are your giant bat ears broken?
Mop.
I can still hear fine.
Tinnitus going on.
Okay, fleeing.
Alright.
Oh no, that was a terrible fleeing roll.
Well, that one you can roll again.
Yeah, so it's dead even.
Well, what's
Well, no,
the
no,
difficulty?
wait.
Oh, what is it?
5, difficulty 5, I believe.
Because
Or the specialty counts as 2.
Special counts 2 successes, and
So
then you still
you have
reroll.
1 success right now, and you need to reroll.
Okay, 1 success. Flee! Yes! 2 successes.
Alright, so you are. Bert is booking it. Are you just going back the way you came?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. There's no other way to go. I insult him, I call him a retard, and then I run away because that's an accurate assessment of the situation. Perhaps
you begin to run away, and you sort of make your way back to the beginning of the stairs, and I guess you do hear a couple of footsteps coming down the stairs.
Oh, I can flee. I can flee again. I can flee further and faster.
Flee in the opposite direction.
Yeah. I
Ping pong
mean,
ball
luckily,
back.
I'll flee right into Lenny and the other vampires sent to
Fingers crossed.
relieve us.
This is as you're attempting to flee. I mean, you do see that there the rather imposing form of the built Lenny who's shown up there, coming down the steps, and I'm just gonna say 2 random other vampires.
That way.
Jessica and
Alba.
Jessica and Alba.
Jessica and Alba.
So stop it. Wait. If it's possible, try to capture one. We need to find out what they know about the attack on the prince,
You said
which
that this
my
one is-
compatriots completely forgot about. Trying to.
I just can't do anything.
We already captured one. One is incapacitated, not dead.
Well, who knows if he was even part of the attack or knew anything about it? They raise new vampires like every night.
Is this true?
Speaking of, I'm in that corner and I'm just like searching the dude.
Okay.
Since he's incapacitated, like I can just take my time and like search for anything. Like, I
You
don't know.
can, yeah. You can take your time and search him.
Analytical, like.
He has a couple of knives in him, and you find a set of keys.
Swipe.
They look like they're bike keys. You find a wallet. It's got a good couple of
Ooh, I don't have any money.
quite a bit of money in it.
Heyo.
Let's say it's got around $200 in it.
Sweet.
You also find a small bag of
Holding?
you can't really tell what's inside it in the darkness here, but it's a little plastic bag and feels kind of crystally inside it.
Meth. I think that's what it is.
Crystally is what I wrote down.
Meth mouth vampires.
So how many people are we dealing with?
How many did I see in there? It looked like there were like 2 other vampires they were fighting.
Something along those lines.
Alright, so I'll say there were two vampires in there, but
You should still be in Bluetooth range now that you're
I'll
still
click.
inside.
I'm gonna turn it off.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. So I tell him how many enemy vampires I saw, but I also mention what he looks like and
Okay.
that he might have some connection with these ones. So keep an eye on him. But he's an ally.
All
He's an
right.
ally, but keep an eye on this fucker. Because I don't know what went on in there. He might have totally turned against us. I was only in there for like a second.
All right. Noted.
I also leave.
Un momento.
Okay.
Would I have any inclination as to whether or not the bikes these creatures would have had is better than mine? And I know that would depend on my
told you
resources.
that-
Is one.
They were Ducatis, yeah.
One, they were really expensive Ducatis.
Yeah.
Okay. So I wanna before you run.
You don't know I got the keys. You don't know.
I'm not
Would have
sitting
been
watching
the
you.
king of a key.
You're over
What does
here.
Mark
I'm over
mean?
here.
What?
Make a perception roll, yo.
I'll read
That's
that
fair.
on Saturday.
Oh.
Mine is question mark in Thai.
Are you
Okay.
Are you dropping your shadows?
Actually.
Because I'm not in range of them, but you are.
So,
Well, I need to figure out if I see.
Jackie, just a point of order for you. You still know exactly what is beyond this area. Like there is a large area at the end of this complex, which was used specifically for La Sombra Shovelhead's training. Basically, it is dark as fuck in there, and there are a lot of different forms of weapons along the walls, and basically people would just attack each other until someone would like fall unconscious. It was just used specifically for training.
Okay.
And then there were 2 other things along the lines of holding cells, or just in that hallway, off of the hallway where the grenade was thrown.
Looking to see if you have drive.
I do. 2 pips in it. Because I figured I had a car.
I have 4 in motorcycles.
Specifically motorcycles or vehicles?
No, well, it's in motorcycles.
Does that include like
so
scooters?
you
like,
are so Satari, you are leaving.
Oh, hold on. I got 2. 2 successes on my perception of you going through the rooting around my kills loop.
But could you see through the shadows? Is what I'm asking.
Shadows are gone.
And
Yes.
he can.
You can see through his own shadows.
Gotcha.
In which case, I don't know how the best way to do this. What do I roll for intimidate?
Intimidation
And nothing else? None of the
and
attributes?
charisma.
What do I roll to resist it? It's got to be a contested roll, right? Against PC?
Yeah,
Jesus,
that would be
the
your
PvP
courage.
tonight is really...
Just straight courage, nothing else?
Let's say maybe we can make it like a wits and courage, I guess, something along those lines. So you're trying to intimidate her.
I need to see the book real quick.
You get, if you're using your stuff, you do get like the difficulty's higher.
You're using what stuff?
If you're using your shadow play and all that type of stuff like that, you get bonuses to your intimidation.
What the hell is going on right now? I'm trying to imagine, like physically, like not physically, like mentally imagine what's going on.
I can describe the scene.
Kind of humorous.
Yes,
So-
please do.
So,
Grenade just went off.
Jackie-
Start from there.
Well, firstly, you tried diplomacy, then the grenade went off, and now they're having some...
I was succeeding
mind
with diplomacy. You literally didn't wait for them to say anything. They stopped fighting you, though.
I'm under a domination spell. I can't move from this fucking corner. I don't like
Boo-hoo,
being
is it hurting
restrained.
Is it causing you wounds?
Seriously, that is the mildest.
Oh no, I gotta stand in the corner for a minute while he negotiates my release. Oh man.
So,
whatever. It's not a big deal. This is gonna be
are you telling Lenny and them anything else?
No, I'm gonna just let them go on and deal with it themselves.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait in this room, I guess.
And they're not
They
going to bring
are-
him along?
They're coming down.
They can fucking handle it.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
I need some inside out fucking.
Adds 1 die.
Adds
fat
1
dude.
die?
I thought
Okay.
you said you got rid of the shadows.
No, I never had Shroud of Night, which is the blinding. I had Shadow Play, which is just minor manipulation of shadow.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Not
Alright, so what is the deal here?
Okay, so I
He says he saw me take the keys
regaining my composure on the
Okay.
corner. I notice
from forever away.
it's not forever.
So you'd make a perception check?
I did. I got 2 successes.
Alright.
I hold my hand
Can you
out.
make a stealth check? I wasn't.
You didn't specifically
you took
say
your
you
time.
were
I
trying
did
to
take my
say.
time. I did take my time. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I hold my hand out, and all I do is I grunt out. And I didn't want to. If I need to, I want to make the shadows all spooky.
Okay.
My takedown, my keys.
What?
My takedown, my keys.
Oh, okay. Roll it.
I shall.
Dude, like, I'm sorry, but like like, just the
Manipulation or charisma or
It's charisma and intimidation.
alliteration. My kill, my
yeah, you're right. You're
I want
right.
to roll these, but I got
Well, wasn't a kill. You're probably gonna win this.
You could just haunt her for the rest of the game, like show up at her house like, return the keys. I sold the bike weeks ago.
There are the keys.
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna win this. I'm too wounded. I got 1.
I'll get you a Honda win, okay?
That's a win, right?
I think they look
I don't
kinda
laugh.
cool, I don't know.
I just don't do anything and walk out.
I can't follow. I'm too still catching my non-breath.
I am glaring at Ernie.
So you've taken your keys and you're just walking off.
Well, I mean, I'll walk for a little bit and then I'm gonna hurry because I don't want to get stuck down here.
Okay.
In fact, I'll use some celerity quickly.
You're all there in the room, and you can hear these boots coming from down the other hallway, sort of like coming running in, and so the room goes completely dark, and just close to your ear for a second, Jackie, you hear, "Made dumb choice, Jackie boy, dumb choice."
Jackie boy, this is like 30 Rock.
And
exactly
then
like it.
you don't hear anything else after that, and you hear nothing for some time. The darkness recedes, and you hear again a couple of these boots come in. You see the figure of Lainey there, accompanied by 2 female vampires that you have never met before, and Bert, you're all the way out of the exit. Satari, where had you
No,
gone
I
to,
went
would you say?
back the way I came.
Yes.
So I would be in the room with the stone dais, I think.
Okay, all right.
Once I caught up to him, I would stop.
Okay,
that
so
we
you
travel
guys are
us.
there. So,
Alright.
Ernest and Jackie, you see
You're
these
seeing
people
this.
come running in.
I think we should
and,
just head back topside. This place stinks.
Sucks. So bad.
And Lady says, "So, what the fuck was that?"
We were ambushed by shadow guys.
Ambush, you just walked in.
I mean, what?
Ambush.
You walk into it.
4 people waiting in 4 corners.
Well, that's
for us to
literally-
get in the
you
middle.
walk into
It's
an
literally an ambush.
I mean, what the fuck was that that
You-
just ran past us?
Oh, Alexander.
Ooh, he went that way?
Yeah, he pushed past you.
Oh, I didn't really see which past me.
You literally fled into danger.
Wait,
They have whooshed past you as well.
Oh goddamn. Okay, well, whatever. That's
The
fine.
room you were in went dark for a minute as well, and you
Does he say like, "Birdie boy, you done goofed"?
no, for you actually hear nothing. because
Okay.
Everything gets really dark.
Fair
You
enough.
hear
I guess we don't have much of a
Is that
personal
like something you
relationship
went?
yet. So.
You know, it would have been great if you closed one of the doors so they run into it.
Oh, that would have
I don't
been
think there are
pretty
any
funny.
doors.
I think it's just one of those like hippie bead curtain kind of deals down here.
I'm pretty sure
let's,
running through a hippie bead curtain with celerity would at least hurt a little.
It would hurt a little bit, yeah. So, Lady says, "Well, look, just get out of here. We'll take it from here."
I can't.
All right. Well, somebody can carry you out.
That work?
We're not here.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
There's
Catch
only.
a vampire by
Just
his
him.
toe.
He's the only.
You're doing it
one
like, like right now. I'm wagging my finger at the player. You know, just at him though. Yeah.
Jackie, I would say your mild, impatient nature. You've probably already started walking towards the area of the cells, which are
Which is a
around here.
forward. How damaged is the area after that?
The doors are blown in, and in the right-hand cell, the eastern cell, you see that there is the body of a mostly mangled but recognizable gangrel. Just roll an intelligence and I want you to make a history check, but I don't know what I can use for that.
Hey, come back. Take me with you.
Oh, is
Lore is not a thing. Too many systems.
What is-
Let's make intelligence and fucking investigation.
I'm gonna wait. Will I go up? No, it won't matter. Intelligence and investigation. You said?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I lose 2. I still have the drain on my.
Yeah.
I thought you used the blue point to heal up one, no?
That would have been -3. Now I'm down to -2. 6. 1 success.
That's enough. You recognize this gangrel all the way from back when you guys were in the prince's
He was there.
penthouse. He was one of the ones that had attacked. But he's in the cells for some reason. And if you had to judge, you wouldn't say that this particular vampire is dead. They're just incapacitated, potentially in torpor. But you recognize that this vampire was there the night that the prince
Being
died.
cell bound, I assume there's not much probably on him.
There's not much on him.
Okay.
No.
I'll yell.
Something that is, I guess, interesting in this room anyway. There's a lot of like claw marks on the walls, and you can actually see that there are claw marks on this kindred's face, but looks as if they might have been self-inflicted.
Poor son of a bitch.
I'm gonna point, and I'm assuming Lenny's not far behind.
Yeah, they are scoping out the area.
Okay, I'll
Taking care of the other incapacitated one.
point that out to them. I'd probably say this guy was at the prince's penthouse. Yeah, this guy was at the penthouse. Fucker started it all, as far as I'm concerned.
Alright, well, I guess we'll get some vans in and take them back.
Is there more to search? I'm at this corner. I'm at
Yeah,
that.
you are in this sort of easternmost cell now. There's another cell there, but it doesn't look as if there was anyone inside.
In this next, and I would know this next big room is the big battle room.
Yeah, that was the training room.
Would I have any inclination to go in there? Is there some cathartic,
still here?
Potentially.
some cathartic like end of the journey?
Yes.
and
I finally
Alba
made
are
peace
still
with my
in the
troubled
other room.
past.
This is where it all began.
I get 5 more experience points for the session thanks to this.
I'm going to ask the two random female
Jessica and Alba.
Jessica
and
and
Alba, the heavy lifters, if they could please carry me outside so my driver can
Try and charm them.
Yeah, Jessica just fireman lifts you over her shoulders like you weigh nothing. And she's taking you back about.
So I call my driver and it's like, "Driver,
Okay. Alright. Your driver is still parked at the place that they were parked.
yeah, but I'm telling him to come to the front so they can load me into the car.
With the commotion that happened earlier?
That you said they left.
Yeah, but okay. I mean, that's
Okay,
fine.
well,
Lady and them had to
around
get
the
here
corner-
somewhere.
Around the corner, then I guess. Like, just
Okay.
tell her, like, okay, the car's gonna be there. Put me in the car.
Okay. Alright. Well, they take you to the car, and you guys, are you still waiting in that room with the
No,
stone
I guess
beds?
I'm gonna head back outside
Alright.
and change my shirt back around, I guess, so I don't look
Alright,
ridiculous.
so as you guys are waiting outside, you see this
the whole
this
thing.
woman Alba who has Ernest sort of draped over her shoulders, and she comes.
Jessica, right?
Jessica, yeah.
No, I was getting her name wrong purposefully. Then I'll say, oh, Alba, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I want to get it wrong, though, is the problem.
Which one is it?
Let's say this was Jessica.
gotta
I think I said Jessica. in
Keep
the
track
first-
of their varied
Did I say it was Alba?
backstories.
All right. Well, Alba. Then.
Say Jessica, right?
No.
Yeah. Can you? I guess one is. Well, I'll pop him in the trunk or something. You can leave him here.
Hey, you can drive, right?
Yeah.
You have any experience with motorcycles?
So
No.
Man, I
Jackie,
got keys to some sweet ones.
Jackie would like.
are you gonna go into the lost room?
Yeah, I guess I'll
Maybe we could put it in the trunk too.
want to bring this to a full end and not
I mean,
just bounce out.
think-
So yeah,
Alright.
sure, I want to check it
I
out.
think I could try.
So you head into.
I want to see if there's any inclination I can get of, I guess, Alexander's doings here, and if there's any.
Okay. So make an investigation, and let's call it
Good
wits. Wits and investigation. Check in the room.
Is it a wit thing? I don't know. I could see it being perception.
Okay.
And wits.
3.
And it's,
3.
there's a lot of stuff it could be.
You are quite familiar with this room, and you are having a look around. There are a couple of weapons on the walls, like staves and a few swords and whatnot.
Quality, or all just standard.
Ring of fireball.
I mean, it's relatively good quality, but as to his intentions in this room, you get the idea that this is where he was probably waiting for you.
Okay.
Wouldn't even visit him.
And I would say that you feel a sense of there's a sense of relief that you feel in certain contexts, and that okay, for now at least this nest is cleaned out. But then you also feel this huge background fear and anxiety of like, fuck, he's still alive.
Just wandering around out there, probably hanging out in your living room, sniffing your things.
Am I aware of? Does he have a blood connection with me?
He does indeed.
He does not.
He does.
He does. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Well, I guess I'd want to take. Is there? I guess a dagger. Is there a knife or a dagger I
Yeah,
can have access to?
there will be one there.
I'll grab one of those.
A wicked-looking dagger.
Yeah.
You do realize
wicked's a
that
good
I have
word.
a thing for a sword, so if there's a nice sword there,
Yeah, I want to
Has it
reward.
come up?
I'll
we know
reward
each other quite a bit.
the Nosferatu for standing in a corner and throwing grenades.
Sure, if you want to find him a sword, you can find him a sword.
Nice sword. What sash?
One of those.
Those are the like the small ones, right?
Yeah, the one that goes with the bigger
Yeah.
katana. Okay. And that's all there is really to perceive.
That's all there is there, and your 2 prisoners, which are there for interrogation, but they're being handled now.
So I guess I'll wait till everyone comes out or whatever.
All right.
Just so I can see that they got prisoners.
Okay.
It's relevant information.
Everyone eventually makes their way back out of the nest.
On the
Including
Bluetooth,
Jack.
I say you probably don't want them interviewing them alone. One of us needs to be there.
Is there?
Oh boy, I think I'll go.
I'll do it later.
I'll try and be there for the interrogation, I
I think that
guess.
would be awesome to witness.
Win some extra Camarilla brownie points. Gotta get them brownie points.
All right. Well,
I'd go, but I'm stuck in this fucking trunk.
we have
Yeah, that's fine though.
we have a couple of what do you call them? Container crates out near Aeon Mall. We'll keep them there.
Are we gonna talk to him tonight?
Well, they might need to heal up, but try.
What do you think? Should we try?
Yeah, I want to know where this guy is.
Okay, let's do it then. I think we should give it a try tonight. I'd like to be there for it.
Well, you were put on the sass by Jonathan, so I guess I don't really care. I'm not really one for interrogating.
Do a swish motion
Jackie, come
in
here.
the air, you know, like swish. I did it.
Alright.
Stab my sword into the back of the trunk.
Oh. Sweet. You
What?
see that panel
I was
over
about
there?
to clap a mosquito that's
That's
survived. That would made the sound
grab a camera.
confusing.
Ah, okay.
Cool. Activate that when during the interrogation.
Good.
Thanks.
So you guys managed to get everyone back into their respective vehicles.
I'm going home. I have a remote camera with him.
How are they getting where they're going? I guess you'll go in their trucks or whatever.
I've got
if
a
you're going
motorcycle-
with
the
them. You have
motorcycle.
your motorcycle.
So I'll take the car, the normal car.
He's not going.
No,
He's gonna
I'm
go
not
home.
going. I'm
Oh,
going
come
home.
on. We can sit you up outside, right outside. You could listen in. It'll
I'm
be
going
fun.
home. He has a wireless cam. I'm good.
Okay,
I'm going
fine.
home.
Hey,
Even more.
take the fucking bumpy roads today, because this asshole really pissed me off tonight.
He's my driver. He's not
I'm going
listen
to.
Hey,
I want to try
can I
and
dangle the keys at you?
persuade him to drive on the bumpy roads.
Gonna be a difficult as 9.
What if I give him a 20?
That was what I was doing.
You did it.
He
There is
thinks I'm
personal
a living
difficulty.
god.
What if I give him $100?
Oh.
Wait, 100 what?
Do you have any money?
Well, how much?
I have 2 resources. I feel like I should keep a hundo
I
on me.
have 100 that I would throw in.
Let's put it at a difficulty of 8 then.
8. Do we have any more money? Who's in on this? Who wants to?
Are you-
Letty, Jessica, Alba, you want to toss in on this?
Wait. Are
You do
going
realize I have
persuade?
resources of 4, and he thinks I'm a living god.
Do you want to drive God on a bumpy road? That isn't very. Oh, whatever. You know what? Okay, $100, difficulty 8. I'm feeling lucky.
Wait. What are you rolling? Right now?
To persuade him.
No. Like which?
I guess it would be charisma and
Manipulation.
Actually, it's gonna be charisma and resources.
Charisma and resources. Okay. Hey-oh. That ain't bad. Difficulty 8. Come on, all 10s. Oh, that was a shitty roll. He is not into it. So no. He says no.
What
That was
was the
rough.
roll?
But we saved $100. Think of it that way. Silver lining.
What was the roll?
The driver splits in your general direction.
Oh,
Does he take the 100 though?
Yes.
Damn it.
that's why you
Because
told me
it was like -2.
That's why I asked.
Damn it.
with -1.
You know what? Live and learn. I'll pay you back.
Hey, okay. Hey, no, I wouldn't be that mean. Hey, Jackie. I was gonna call you Jackie Boy, and then I was like, no, just
Jackie Boy. Oh, yeah, that's vicious. Damn.
You could have just asked. There are keys for how many motorcycles are?
One.
Oh,
I thought you said
there were a bunch though. I thought.
There were 2 motorcycles, but you got 1 set
There
of
were
keys.
3 motorcycles. There were 3 motorcycles.
No, there are 2.
Now there's 1.
Oh, okay.
I didn't quite mention that just yet. But I
Gotcha.
thought
they
you would have
left
assumed that they've
on the
left.
There's 2,
motorcycles.
the one that dominated me and
Yeah.
Alexander.
Heyo, that's probably can't follow the tracks very long because we're in a city and not in the middle of a snowy iceberg that would leave easy tracks for someone to follow. Are there any Native
think there are a
Americans
lot of
living in Phnom Penh that are good at tracking?
Or any vampires with auspex.
No, that's not a thing. I don't think.
So,
Sounds like some fairy tale nonsense.
what do you give me for it?
Oh, no.
You know, I probably would have given it to you for free if you hadn't tried that bullshit back there. What am I gonna do? I guess I,
I
can
hold
try.
up,
it.
What
really?
bullshit did he do?
I hold up
He tried to intimidate me into it.
Alright.
That was
Without
just
even
all I knew how to
asking?
roll.
Jesus. What are you holding up?
A
A
really
knife?
silly knife by its hilt like
A
this.
knife?
That's all I got.
You think that's a knife? This is a knife.
Yeah, I say keep the bike. It's pretty sweet
Yeah,
looking.
but I don't.
You can learn, right? I mean, you're never too old to learn how to ride a moto.
But I gotta get it there first. Like, I don't know if right now is when I'm gonna try and learn. That might be awkward.
It's true, but I mean, shit. I'm gonna leave it. We'll come back tomorrow. Sell it on Craigslist.
I will try and write it, and if it works, I'll move experience into drive.
Sure.
Hell.
So what's the attribute for drive?
We'll go for wits and drive.
Can she drive it to Eon Mall?
All I want to do is get out of here. This is gotta be pretty. 3 successes.
She drove that bitch to Eon
I mean,
Mall.
you've spent a little time around these
try and
things.
follow
You
your scooter.
you can see how things work, and you
Okay,
drive the.
So RPing wise, I'm gonna move experience into drive to
Okay,
accommodate that.
fair enough.
You actually.
Fair enough. All right, so you guys make your way to Eon Mall, to one of the areas that is still kind of like it's.
This is the coolest I've ever felt, and I'm excited. I just learned how
It
to drive.
is in one of these sort of construction yards.
Wait, are we
and-
going to Eon or Eon 2? I got
The
confused.
construction
Eon Mall.
yard beside the mall,
Yeah.
by the river, I guess.
Yeah.
Where they're putting up
He-
whatever the big glass building.
I was thinking at the container bar because he said they have
They have containers there, but it's not at the container bar.
Maybe, like,
it's one of the
extra ones.
construction
There's no one
yards.
ever at the container bar.
It's such a bad location. It makes the road so busy.
Yeah.
No, it's just
Container
it's so
bar's weird.
fucking huge and there's nobody there. Like,
I went one time and it was full, and I was
I
like,
went for a food festival that was really nice. but
yeah,
was,
I went to the food festival as well because I lived right next door, and ever since then, like every time I go past, there's no lights on.
It's fucking bullshit. Yeah, they should just tear it down.
I'd go have a look. I still haven't had a look. I mean, I'd be there for a couple of minutes. And
Wait,
all right.
Either way, there's a container. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
exactly where.
Yeah,
it's not super important.
Yeah. So a little construction area that sort of like lead you through the gate, and there's a couple of containers there, and they managed to string up these vampires and put up a couple of blood bags in them.
Okay, I'm gonna burn.
The something that was quite noticeable is that they have. No, I don't know if it requires that. Actually, never mind. Never mind.
Well, I'm gonna burn willpower and 2 blood points
Okay.
to make this container, the inside of it, look like he's sitting in a like lazy boy style recliner chair in my house.
Okay.
So ceiling fans going,
So
and
are
it's
you
just
speaking to
gonna
the gangrel or the Lasombra?
whichever one that we know was at the
That was the gangrel.
gangrel. So I want to talk to the gangrel, I guess. Then.
Okay.
They can do whatever they want with the other one. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
You want to talk about the game?
The gangrel was the one that was at the attack on the prince.
Yeah.
Oh yes, you're right.
So
We have different focuses.
gotcha. So I'm gonna turn my phone back on record.
Okay.
Put it like under the chair, maybe tape it up on the bottom of the seat or something,
Okay.
so he doesn't find it. And I want to wait for him to possibly come to consciousness.
All right. It takes about two blood bags to sort of heal him up to the point enough where he can talk, and so he's healed more or less, and you can see that this was a
Is anyone else going to be in the container with me while I do this?
when he was embraced, he was probably in his late 20s, sort of brownish hair. He has still got the protein claws on, and his nose is a little bit animal-like.
Okay. Say, hey, you're a brunette. Me too. That's fun. Anyway, no, I'm not gonna open with that line. That's actually what I like to call a joke. Most people don't agree with me though. Are you gonna be in the container with me?
So one more time. What's the deal with these? There's two containers, and one has one guy, and one has the other.
I
Yes.
believe so.
And you went to the one with the gangrel.
The gangrel.
That was at the prince's place.
Yeah.
I'm in that one.
I would personally be probably more concerned with the Alexander. So therefore the
Okay.
shadow. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Sabat, the Lasombra.
Sombra. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna be talking to that guy.
Right.
All right. I think we should just take
I
turns.
want to be talking to him.
Well, I don't
I want
know.
to be in for the hint.
I'd like to go last because I need to go to the bathroom.
Gotcha.
So if you want to do the La Sombra guy first, I would appreciate that.
All right. So the Lasombra, the Lasombra, they chain up very well. It's like sort of steel manacles to the side of the walls. They have got a gag over his mouth, and you can see that they have picked up two flamethrowers. And Jessica and Alba they have flamethrowers aimed at the Lasombra.
Damn.
And Lenny is leaning against the wall of the container. They have put a blood bag into him.
Okay.
So you want to talk to this one?
Trying to think of what I would know and therefore what I would ask. I just want to find Alexander. I just need to know where he is.
Well, I imagine he was the one that got away.
Yes, he for sure was.
Well, I think the mistake we made last time we cleaned out that nest was leaving it open, so we're for sure gonna collapse that place in.
Oh, probably. Hopefully another one doesn't just pop up. I guess. So they have flamethrowers.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm just gonna imagine he's chained up real well.
Mm-hmm. Slowly but surely coming to a form of consciousness because of the blood.
Okay. How gentle you want me to be?
Well, look at. I mean, I don't know what you want in here. You're sent out there to kill them, right?
Huh?
You were sent out there to kill them.
That's something I don't remember.
You were gonna go check out the nest, and you were. I mean, Lenny doesn't know all
Yeah.
that much right now.
Yeah.
He just knew they had to come here,
Gotcha.
and that there's a whole lot of spot there.
Yes, but I'm much more concerned with killing Alexander than his pawns.
Well, I mean, you're welcome to talk to him. Just if you want to kill him after, it shouldn't take very long.
Okay. So I'm gonna maybe slap him awake a little bit.
Alright, so he sort of flutters his eyes open and then spits out a little bit of blood, not at you, it's just...
Yeah, just rip. I want to use...
Bing. Did you set up the camera?
Yeah. You can see it. You can tell me little sweet nothings if you so desire.
Nothing.
I need to look real quick what it was that I read this. Because there was a whole thing about choking things out with the shadow stuff.
Yeah, with the vampires it takes away their stamina.
Okay, my inclination is to use that kind of as like a torture-esque device, like to threaten, I'm sure he knows what
Sure.
it could do. So potentially using his own shadow to kind of...
How many blood points do you have right now?
I have 3. 4.
4?
4.
Do me a favor and just make a self-control roll.
Okay.
Ooh, you're gonna eat this boy. Eat this boy all the way up.
Equal to my humanity?
Yeah. What is your... Oh, sorry. It's not equal to your humanity. Just make self-control.
Okay. So
What is your humanity at the moment? Should be
my
at
humanity
6 or
is
something.
5.
5?
Because I lost the 1 point for trying to be humane.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm still wounded, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm it won't affect the roll. I had intended to use one of the blood points to try and heal. Maybe I'll wait on that though.
I mean, you can, but then...
It won't heal my roll though. It's just gonna get me a little bit higher. It's still negative.
That would make your difficulty a little bit higher.
Okay, then I'll leave that be. That's
Difficult right now is 6.
And then am I over my -1?
You are.
Okay.
8.
1 success.
All right. You are feeling very, very hungry and very, very edgy. You are able to push the beast back. You're not just gonna tear this dude apart right now. You have maybe a few questions though.
Okay.
Ooh, eat the guy.
And so, yeah, I guess I'd already still have that activated because I've been using it as a intimidation thing. Sorry. But, I wanted to really use it as a threatening thing rather than just like I'm spooky.
All right.
Kinda
So
deal.
so the shadows that are present in the container start to swirl around you and flicker around your head, and tendrils are curling around this man's body, and it's sort of like they manage to lift his head up just a little bit.
Where is he?
How the fuck should I know?
Well, I'm assuming you weren't just in there by chance.
No, we weren't in there by chance.
You have no inclination, and I want to tighten it up a little bit. You have no inclination on where he could have found refuge or where he may have went.
So make a intimidation and manipulation roll.
9, 9, 1, 2, 3. Botch. So 2.
Two successes. That's fine.
It's the second time tonight at least.
So he
10 that I won.
he coughs a little bit, and he's trying to laugh a little bit through the blood which is still coming up through his healing vampire body. He's like, you think Alexander's the one to worry about? Just wait till she gets her hands on you.
It's a she. How
I
progressive.
can't wait.
I'm assuming this thing has audio. I'll kind of say, do you hear that? What else would
I'm gonna start running a search more through the Masquerade database for any ancient that are known to be in Southeast Asia. Just to try and get for a fun.
Searching for ancient Sabbat.
Sure.
Those old fuckers.
Well,
Yeah.
just make your roll, and we'll still deal with
What would that roll?
your usual computer roll. Intelligence and computer, right?
It's actually technology, not computer.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, no, there is a computer. Never mind, I'm a fucking idiot.
I thought it was.
I like this sentence.
No, there's technology and there's computer.
It's a really fine line, right?
And there's Palm Pilot as a separate category.
It's a computer.
And I have computer applications.
Ooh.
Can we switch this while I think about my questions?
Alright. Yeah, that's fine.
What's
So-
the difficulty?
Nosferatu networks, they sort of share things. So I would say even with this, the difficulty would have been an 8, but you have that thingy which brings it down by 2, so it would be a 6. Alright, I'll come up with some stuff in a minute for you. So we transition to a rather average looking apartment. There's 2 lazy boys sat across from each other, and there is a healing up man, as I described him before, in this one lazy boy. And Bert sat there. Are you sat or standing?
I am sitting on the couch along one of the walls,
All right.
which is actually just probably a little stool.
All right. Is anybody else
Maybe
I'm
2
in this?
stools
here.
next to each
But
other.
he does not see you, I would imagine. Does the illusion hide?
looking.
Does the illusion hide Satari?
Ooh, does the illusion hide me?
No, you're there.
Okay.
You're not taking the lazy boy?
No, he's in the lazy boy.
Oh, there's only one.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Why would I have 2 lazy boys?
I'll do the thing that cross the arms, leaning against the wall, kind of
All right.
observing.
So this.
Maybe idly
Casual.
take out like a knife and then kind of put it back.
No, don't do that.
Okay. I was
That's not the vibe I'm going for
Okay,
here.
no, it's fine. It's fine.
So before he wakes up, I want to do a little coaching, I think, before
hit
he...
me.
So-
Hit me. I'm listening.
We're his friends. Okay, we're not here to hurt him at all.
Okay.
We brought him back to a safe place.
Okay.
We're nursing him back to health.
I like it.
We are Sabat operatives in the city.
Are we?
Undercover.
Are we though?
No.
That feels like a hard sell.
No, I don't think it will be.
I think we could be Sabat. What do you call it? Sabat. Sympathetic.
I would say, yeah, that would work, I think, at some point. We're sympathetic to their religious ideals, but we
wait.
disagree with their methods.
No, this is the gangrel. He was in the cell.
Yeah.
Us being aligned with Sabat might be the bad thing to do.
You think he wasn't Sabat?
I think that so Makara said that the Bruja and the Anarchs didn't do it. We went to the Sabat nest and we found this gangrel in a cell. I think we know that somebody was dominated. I think maybe they dominated him to attacking the prince. So if we say we're Sabat, can I make something for this?
I don't know. I feel like the simplest solution is the best solution. This guy is Sabat.
We're not anything. This guy's not we don't know that they're Sabat. We know that they're gangrel. We don't know anything else.
Just because someone's gangrel doesn't mean they're an anarch.
Yeah, but just because he was held in the cell just because he was in the general vicinity doesn't make him a Sabat.
I think you notice that they seem to be particularly brutal vampires. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to be neutral at first and try to coax it out of him lightly. But as far as he knows, we're friendly, okay?
Okay,
He's
I
at
can-
my house.
I can do that.
We're not threatening anyone. I would say put the knife away somewhere that he can't even see a holster or anything.
Okay. Yeah, I hide it beneath my...
So this man begins to stir, and I would imagine he is still manacled to the chair, even though he can't see that right now.
I want him to see medical straps.
Yeah.
Not chains or anything, just what looks to be medical straps.
Okay, very good. So he's kind of stirring a little bit, and he has his eyes open, and he's
I want to
So
throw a
looking
big
around,
smile at him and turn down the fake TV. Say, oh, hey there.
Did he send you?
Well, yeah. See, we heard that Killing Fields was getting attacked, so we were able to get some of you guys out of there.
Where is this? Where am I?
This is my house. And this
Can you
in my pocket.
Can you hear?
Phone
Can
number
you hear
recorded.
the screaming? You're screaming everywhere. You need to let me out now.
No. See, that's the thing. We're friends here, but we couldn't trust that you would be acting
No, you
rationally
don't,
and friendly.
understand. The prince is everywhere. He's coming right, and you need to let me. Can you hear the screaming? It's so loud, it's deafening. Can you not hear I need to go.
What do you know about the prince?
He's everywhere. I see him everywhere. We thought maybe we got to him, but it's just I see him everywhere. In the day, in the dreams, at night, all the time. I see him everywhere. He's in the walls.
Well, can you do something for me right now?
What do you want? We need to go. Don't you understand? He's coming.
I want you just to take a few deep breaths and just focus on the healing, okay? We're giving you fresh blood right this moment. It's coursing through your veins. So we need you to just relax. You're here among friends right now. And it's a safe place.
He's kind of rocking a bit back and forth, and he's just saying,
I want to try to use enchanting voice to persuade him.
What is enchanting voice?
Enchanting voice reduces, it's one of the merits I took.
Okay.
It reduces the difficulty of all charisma and manipulation rolls by 1.
All right. You're trying to do what? Persuade him or calm him down?
I'm trying to calm him down.
So that would be charisma and empathy.
Okay.
Emotions.
It's our go-to.
It's a good spell.
So what's the difficulty level?
7.
7?
So with mine, -1 will be 6.
Daniel 7, he says.
1. 1.
Still, it's a success.
So he stops mumbling a bit, but he is still sort of rocking back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say to him? Say.
You're safe here. The prince can't get you here. You're among friends.
So what is your name? My name is Bert Fenderson.
Michael.
Michael, well, it's nice to formally meet you, Michael. So, you know what's funny? We know about the prince, too.
Oh, no.
He got attacked by Sabbath, I heard.
We attacked him. Yes, we attacked him, but he's still here. He's everywhere.
Do you mean the Camarilla?
No, the prince. Don't you understand? Can you hear him? He's coming.
I listen really hard to see if I actually hear something.
I give such a big smile because he just admitted it was the Sabbath that attacked the prince.
You can't
And I recorded it.
You can't hear anything.
Okay.
So, how long have you been with the Sabbath? Spot.
I don't know, man. It's maybe 3 months. I really don't know.
There's a hustle.
I think so. I get it. You're one of those backpackers, right? Got snatched up?
No, that's a long time ago. It's a long time ago. It's a long time ago. It's got nothing to do. They're dead. That's fine. It's a long time ago.
Okay, just, like we said, you can relax here. We're just keeping you safe right now, basically. That's our main priority.
This house is too open. Please just put me back underground. I need to be safe.
Oh, don't you worry, man. Don't worry about it at all. Now, I'm just gonna rush right past his concerns. I'm trying to pump him for a little more information.
How many are left?
Okay. Do you want me to ask him that? Okay.
Like, I would say it's Sato voice, kind of like under my breath.
So yeah, once you're up and feeling better, where do you think we can drop you off?
You just need to put me somewhere underground, please. Please, I can't hear them everywhere.
There's a lot of underground in Phnom Penh. If you could be a little more specific, it would help us out a whole lot.
We could maybe even go now if we knew where to go.
Yeah. If you don't like it here, we'll get you going.
All we had was home. That's all we had. All we had was home.
Just
Take me back. Just put me back, please.
it's not safe though. There's camera crawling all over the killing fields now.
It's not safe everywhere. He will find us. He will kill us all.
Do you feel? I'm sorry. Yeah, I interrupted you.
No. I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it. Keep going.
I was gonna say, well, do you feel any sort of call to anywhere? You know, a lot of the times we can find each other clear across the city just by focusing.
No, just put me back in the ground. No, and you see he's just rocking back and forth. He's very incoherent.
Well, you know what? We are gonna step out, I guess, for a little bit. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm with you.
And you just lay down, you relax, you let that blood heal you up, close up your wounds, and I bet you'll be feeling better in just a little bit. Okay?
He's just rocking back and forth in his change.
Okay, very good.
Incoherent.
Great.
Used to be empathy.
So, is there anything you wanted to ask him before we go?
Well, I was wondering if we could intimate that we knew that there was the people doing the plastic surgery and the moving stuff.
Do me a favor, Starry. Just make an intelligence and occult roll.
Okay.
So, this will be where you can succeed in something
Not so
dramatically. No, this is it, I can tell.
What's the difficulty?
6.
Tell or four
One,
tell?
2, 3, 4.
4. That's
All right.
pretty dramatic.
So
Four.
being there when the with the way that the prince acted, and with what you witnessed happening to the group of attackers through the two-way glass, and kind of learning this assumption that the prince was actually Malkavian, you are pretty certain this man is hardcore demented right now.
Doesn't matter. There's no insanity plea for vampire court.
Like, getting a lot out of this man might not be possible, considering that the prince was, number one, an elder.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this guy he's out of his gourd.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think, Bert, that might be all we get. I mean, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, I
Being able
think
to say it specifically Savant. Like, that's,
Makra is going to be pleased as shit.
yeah, and we cleared the nest sort of.
I mean, you know, we had a little help. Some of them got out, but whatever, they'll hunt them down. It's not our job anymore. That's the important thing. We can say
Delegation.
we did our part.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Get people that are a little more...
The right tool for the right job.
Exactly. You see, I am like a really nice pair of wire cutters. You don't use me to hammer in a nail.
So, your roll, how many successes did you get in?
blah.
This is
Four
our
successes.
motive.
All right, 4 successes. So you were looking for older gangrel that were maybe like high up in the Sabbat, or like part of the Sabbat in Southeast Asia. You don't really find anything like that, even from Nosferatu, who are mostly neutral anyway, that have dealings with Sabbat or whatnot. Gangrel, 9 times out of 10, aren't ever high up on the food chain when it comes to hierarchy, because they don't usually operate like that. They're very independent. Like, even within the Sabbat, most of the time, if somebody is doing the giving of orders, you even got a couple of, if you went on the forums or whatever and were asking some questions, some other Nosferatu might even have laughed at you a little bit. They're like, well, the only people that pull strings in the Sabbat are the Lasamba and the Samichi. So, if you're looking for anyone high up, Gangrel in the Sabbat, probably not likely.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to widen my search and look for any notable female Sabbat members.
They don't particularly like to advertise themselves
I know.
that
I'm
much.
just trying to like piece together like the of
Okay.
information.
Okay. Jackie, did you have any other questions you were going to ask? this
Yeah,
person?
I wanted to ask. Was it you guys with the prince?
It wasn't us.
Wasn't you?
Well, it wasn't us.
Is that what that gangrel was doing in the cell?
I said we should have put him out of his misery.
Misery. What was with the scratches? He seemed pretty wounded. That wasn't you guys?
He did that to himself. You ever met a Malkavian?
I definitely at least one.
Well,
I watched him explode in a wonderful sunlight display.
well, you don't want to be on the receiving end of what they can do.
Why the gangrel? Were you purposefully trying to frame the
Anarchs.
anarchs?
You're not gonna get a whole lot out of me, Jackie.
Boy.
No, this isn't Alexander. You're not gonna get a whole lot out of me, Jackie. You may as well kill me now. And when you do meet her, say hi to Elena for me.
I whisper in Jackie's ear, who is her?
Who is her?
Elena, he said, when you do meet her, say hi to Elena for me.
Oh, you got a name. Roosevelt.
I immediately start looking up Ellen.
God, yes.
Not Eleanor.
Elena.
Elena.
Ellen.
Like Princess of Avalon, whatever her name is.
Throws my theory out of the water.
So I guess I'll look to Lenny for an inclination on if he doesn't want me to follow him, or, meet his bluff.
She just gestures to the flamethrowers.
Yeah, I guess I'll say fair enough, and I'll recede all the shadows and walk my happy ass.
You walk out and you hear and the smell of barbecued meat
Spit on the ground.
leaves nothing but a little pile of ashes.
Alright, are Jessica and Alba out there still?
They were doing
just
the barbecuing.
Yeah, they just barbecued some maps.
Okay, cool. So I guess whenever they're done with them, we'll just say to them like, "Hey, do what you want with the guy in there. I got what I wanted out of him."
Alright.
Oh, I get my phone from the chair
Yeah.
too. I guess I don't want that. To,
we
that would
definitely
be,
make sure that comes with us.
Does the illusion disappear when you disappear? When you leave the
I'll let
room?
him die in the illusion of being in my house. It's a nice living room.
Alright. So you guys you guys
So they walk in,
walk out of the container, they're like, alright, there's a fucking living room in here. Well, there's the guy on the couch, and they toast him up.
Neat. All right, well, Alba, Jessica, it's been a pleasure to work with you two tonight.
That one's Jessica. That one's Alba. Come on, it can't be that difficult.
Oh my gosh, it kind
We don't even look alike.
I mean, seriously.
I mean, sorry, it's just I'm not great with names. Either way,
Isn't
you've
it?
been consummate professionals tonight.
So, Lane just says, you guys, so you need anything else? You're gonna report back to Jonathan, or are you gonna want me to do it, or?
Actually, I think it would be a good idea if you could fill Jonathan in. Because we need to go talk to Magra, yeah? So we can try to...
It is around 11:30, almost midnight now.
It might be too late to go all the way out there, unless we want to stay the day, which I kind of don't.
I need the feed.
Well, how long does it take to get out there again? Like 1 hour?
Yeah, ish. 45
1 hour
minutes,
there,
an hour.
talk to her for like 10, 20 minutes
Okay,
maybe. We
yeah.
can make it back. I'm
Okay.
gonna be cutting it a little close, but whatever.
I mean, we
If
can
I
stay for like 2 hours
recall,
and still
she
make the time.
gave one of you the number of one of the kids.
Yeah, we did.
Did you write down his name? I can't remember his name. But she gave you the phone number. Speak to this kid.
I'm pretty sure I wrote it down. If I didn't, then it wasn't given to me.
I feel like it's Ravut, but I end up using Ravut a lot for my NPCs. I'm sorry, I just do.
Bullshit.
It's a name that sticks in my head for some reason.
Whatever his name is, it's fine.
Jimmy Bob,
I
Jim.
have an Anthony written down randomly. I don't know who that is.
He is the dude who bought Tamara Jacobs.
Oh,
Good for him.
that's right.
Living the dream. Buying people on the internet.
Buying a wife.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
I got mine at a discount sale.
All right, so make your roll for that. For searching the name Elena with connections to kindred.
You want to ride on my new sweet
What's
bike?
the difficulty?
Alright, sure.
8.
One, two, three, four, five. Four.
All right. So, with 4 successes in your searching and trying to find out information about the Sabbat and Elena, you don't really seem to find too much. But you take a while and you think, right, what do I know? What have we learned? Let me see if I can cross-reference anything there. And you do find a linkage between a name that is similar to Elena, of the head surgeon at Bright Life Cosmetic Enhancements by the name of Helena Martins.
Sweet. And then I'm gonna concentrate my search on her and find out everything I can about her.
All right, cool. Yeah, consummate professional, won awards all over the world. Opened up the clinic 2 years ago in Phnom Penh. She's very popular in Korea. So
What is her apparent nationality?
Hungarian,
Hungarian.
which is odd because she has the surname Martins, but apparently she's Hungarian, or at least of Hungarian descent.
Do I get a willpower point for being an enigmatic conformist?
An enigmatic conformist.
I think I've been both tonight.
I want to say yes, you do.
So I should get like all my willpower back.
Jackie, you can also get a willpower point for tonight, but that doesn't. You haven't really used any willpower.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
For your thrill seeker thingies there, because you were willing to stick behind there, and go on a bit.
Stick behind.
I was just
Stick behind.
Yeah. So let's say you can get, it's because you haven't used any willpower, you can get an extra experience point tonight.
That's way more
good thing I went and got the closure.
All right.
that story XP.
I lived in a corner. I didn't get
Curmudgeon, loner. We're curmudgeon-y, but that's just too easy to like do that, and you didn't use any
I
like.
stole a bowl.
You did steal a ball, but how does that fit in with sage or scholar?
It's scientist,
Or
and
scientist.
I'm gonna science it.
Science all over that bowl.
You gotta science that bowl.
You're gonna have to get it
Alright.
professionally dry.
So you guys
Well, I was
have
gonna look to see
a
how
fair
many
amount
DNA papers
of information, and so it was at least a 50-50 success. I mean, Alexander and his female compatriot got away. However, you did manage to find one of the gangrel that was responsible, the only one that escaped, to be honest, from the prince's mass dementation that he did out there before he met the sun. And you have managed to link, at least in part, a name that was given by this La Sombra to the cosmetics clinic. The cosmetics, not cosmetics clinic, but
Plastic surgery.
Plastic surgery. Thank you. Yeah. So, is there anything else you would like to do this night?
This night,
We're gonna go meet up with Makara.
Yeah.
Mackerel.
We'll text first and see if
It's
we're welcome.
too late to go tonight.
No, it isn't. It's
No,
11:30. It
we'll
takes
be
an hour to
fine.
get through this 12:30.
Don't be such a
blood
grandpa.
is my highest.
All right, fine. You guys can go.
Don't be angry that some of us are young and vibrant.
I'm not hungry.
Stay out late.
You're already home, so...
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
Well, I'll text first and see if we should come. Like, we're not gonna show up unannounced.
Nah, that's true.
What is the wording in this text?
You can decide. You got
Let
this.
me look exactly what we were asking.
My fat fingers, I can barely
Jackie,
text.
where are you gonna go hunting?
I guess I would ask if, I assume Lenny would be familiar with this place?
So Laney says, there's a candy bar just up on 51. The girls know me there. You can drink off of them. You just pay a bit. It was candy bar.
Yeah, I think that was one of them.
Candy bar. Yeah.
There were a few.
Yeah.
Feed me.
So you go off with Laney and he takes you to, and look at the girls. Oh, you buy me drinks, sir?
God damn it. Oh,
Phnom Penh, everyone. It's
yeah.
a land of stark contrasts.
Indeed.
The text says
List
We have your daughter.
we have
We have a special
proof
set of skills.
that will clear your name.
Yeah, your people's name, your
Yeah.
clan, your group's
Well,
name.
yeah, because the first condition was that we clear a name, and then I will have a second text that says, and more information about the possible unique answers to the challenges we face.
Oh, that's vague as hell.
She asked for literally a unique way to look at our situation. Tired of the bullshit is what I got written down.
Oh God, that's true. That plays on all the key points she mentioned. I have that written down too, actually.
It's all about key terms.
So
This is SEO optimized.
You wait.
Sorry, do we have a monk in the party? Why are we talking about key points?
keep
Oh
the monk.
God.
So
The Zoom.
it takes a little bit of time you to get a response back, and she says, "It's not too late, but have you spoken to the others?"
Only you, baby. No.
Well, we talked to Jonathan, and he seemed into it, and he said that he would have a good deal for the Chantries, so the Tremere would be into it. And we kind of all agreed that
Etienne.
Etienne doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Kind of do have something sort of worked out.
It's in the foundational stages, but I
Well-
think that the information we have will lead to a fruitful conclusion.
I love the fact that you say we all agreed when it was you and Bert that had that conversation.
What did we agree?
Look, so you get a takes back. If you've gotten the proof, just speak to those others and see if they want to set up some kind of meeting or something, and then let me know when.
God, she's giving us the cold shoulder.
Yeah, that's pretty much saying that she'll show up whenever we say.
Honestly, I would have traded Anarchs for Sabat. Honestly, I feel like Sabat would be easier to control.
Yeah, I don't think we need to necessarily control anything. I think we just need to put all the pieces on the board, and then they sort themselves out, and we don't have to do any work.
She ain't getting out of the box.
You don't control
To continue with this metaphor, you know.
Sabat control you.
Is there anything specific that you need to meet her about? Because you can ask some more if you want to praise the situation, but she's pretty much like, well, if you've got the information, we know we didn't do it. Let them know we didn't do it, and try to set something up.
Whatever. Do you want me to send the recording to her? It seems like she's not actually that interested in it.
I think she's fully interested. I think what she's saying is, cool, you have the proof, give me a time to show up.
Fine, I'll just boop, boop, boop. Send that recording file over
It's
to...
a $20 phone.
Well, okay. I guess we could say we have a recording that we could send if their phone didn't suck balls.
Your phone size.
Yeah, my
Your
phone. Yeah, I guess. How would I get a
Roll
recording?
manipulation.
Well, it makes voice memos, but it can't do SMS text.
Oh boy, that's rough.
You called yourself and
Left a voice
voicemail.
Don't worry, I do it all the time.
So
Note to self.
so you do get a response back. It's like, all right, if you want to come over and play it, it's fine. It's not too late.
I don't know, it doesn't feel necessary. It feels
No,
like...
I guess that's true.
To
But
me, what
I
she's
would
saying is
speak
we have
speak to the Toreador or speak to the fucking Ventru, and she uses the word fucking Ventru,
of her.
and see
Uncouth.
see what they
Still
say.
have them all screwed up about which one's which.
Etienne is the
Etienne.
Ventru.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Ventru, I
Jonathan
guess.
Page is the Toreador.
Yeah, Jonathan first. Though.
Yeah, I think he's a little more level-headed.
I feel like we're getting towards wrap point, but I would say the first thing we would do next would be to talk to Jonathan with everything that's happened.
Yeah, that's fine. Seems good.
All right.
I don't know if we have to do this separately. Maybe so.
It's up to you guys. I am.
What am
We
I?
have opinion for long discussions that don't really resolve.
Yeah, you managed through the course of taking bit and bit and bit from, let's say, 3 to 4 different ladies. You managed to get about 2 blood points.
There's a
Lenny likes to make sure that his girls are okay.
there's a ping on all of your phones, and in the general chat group, it just says check your emails, and I include all of the files that I found about Helena.
Okay.
Cool. He's given the titles.
You have a bit of reading to do tonight.
Boo.
I mean, I'm a scientist, but
What
like,
what
there's
is
certain
the date?
times-
What day are we on? And I only ask in terms of getting to when is.
You're still on like the first Sunday of June.
Okay. Cool.
No. Sorry, this is now. Sorry, this was the Monday, I believe. This was
Okay.
the Monday, the first Monday of June.
Your castration is on Saturday.
Okay, I guess this is a good stop. Let's get moving.
All right.
Wait for me on
Okay.
a
So, our protagonists have made a bit of headway, and I spent so much time prepping that boss fight, and that's changed. But it's all right. All right. So,
I'm sad about it. I'm sad.
yeah,
I wanted to kill him and be done with it.
yeah. So,
Maybe one day
Alexander-
we can have an alternate reality boss fight.
maybe Alexander and his female compatriot have escaped. They managed to interrogate and question one of the gangrels that was responsible for the attack on the prince of Phnom Penh, the late prince, shall we say, the artist formerly known as Prince. They heard the name of a woman by the name of Elena. So our PCs have a bit to look up on. So thank you very much for listening to Kingdom of Wonder. Please check out our landing page, dicenerdsandnagas.com. We are on Twitter as well, at dicenerdsnagas, so there's no and in that one. We also do have a Reddit, so if you guys want to discuss any episodes, we are, it's /r/dice, nerds, and nagas.
Dice, nerds, nagas.
So no
No ampersand, no
Okay, Dice, Nerds, Nagas.
Octothorpe. Dice,
Okay.
nerds, nagas.
Okay, all right. Dice Nerd Nagas on Reddit if anyone wants to discuss episodes. And you can get us on Spotify and iTunes and Google Podcasts and a whole bunch of other ones as well. We hope you enjoy your nights. Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye. Good night.
Night.